Hi, this is Mandy with the Alva Public Library, and today I will be reviewing Genesis by Robin Cook. Now, Robin Cook is an author who does medical mysteries, and I'd always been interested to read one of his books, but had never really got around to it. So finally, I was decided, Genesis. This is the one. I'm going to finally read one of his books. And it is number 12 in a series, so probably shouldn't have read them out of order, but that's what I did. So this is about a murdered girl, and she comes to the autopsy area, and things don't seem quite like they should. It's a husband-wife team duo that they're doctors and stuff. And so they're the ones, well, they start out kind of figuring it out, but then they introduce a third character who isn't that nice. I don't know if that's usually how he tells his stories. Start out with those two and then introduce a third character. But in this book he did. And she wasn't the most likable character. And so how he did this, he has it, well, not March 6th. It's a little early, I think. But he has each chapter timelined. So the whole book goes from May 8th to May 12th. This is a 4 days span. Yeah. It has a time stamped. So each chapter, it switches from character to character throughout their day. So you can miss out on the boring medical meetings and everything. With this other character who's doing something interesting, which I did like. It's very compact. A lot is happening, and it's happening fast. And so it was an interesting mystery, but near the end, when they're figuring out, okay, something's wrong, this happened, you know what? We encountered a mystery like this. Remember when this happened? Oh, yeah, that happened. Maybe it's that same thing. Oh, look, it is. So one character did all the legwork, and then another character just said, hey, remember that other mystery, which I didn't read? And so they just kind of skipped. They cheated. They skipped ahead and this happened. Or I figured it out, how they're doing this. Because this other character did this in this other mystery. And really? But you do get to work through the process with the other character. So, and it does have a very intense ending with it. Other themes in the book, the family is dealing with their younger son being diagnosed with ADHD, and the husband is of the viewpoint of that's all bogus. They just want to drug up boys and so forth and so on. And so we got a little look into that issue. This book touched on genealogy, and we do a little genealogy here in the library, so I knew a little about it. And so it was about the DNA databases where they take the DNA and can figure out who it is. Because the murdered girl, turns out she was pregnant, and so they were trying to track down the father, who might be the murderer, through genetics, and that's why it's called Genesis. And so it looked into that area of science, and it was really kind of interesting. And so it was a good mystery. I didn't like that they had a third unlikable character, because the main two characters didn't quite get much page time, screen time, whatever you want to call it. And they kind of lucked out on finding out who it was. But it did have a thrilling ending. So at the end, it was I could read another. I didn't run out and grab another Robin Cook book, but I'm it's not bad. So whenever I get bored, I might grab another of his. So if you're interested in that, there is that book, The Genesis by Robin Cook. Have a great day. Bye.